afternoon, everybody. It is 4:32 p.m. in Florida, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day. So, yeah, I planned on doing a longer stream today. I planned on doing a stream earlier. But, yeah, me and my wife were up late. She was having some contractions. It could be it could be tomorrow. It could be later this week. It's crazy. It's crazy how, like, many false alarms there are with like, going into labor. She's, like, in pre-labor, Braxton Hicks contractions. She's, like, just waiting. But, how's everybody doing? Raptar, good to see you, man. M98, 2 fleet members. Still can't send you... No problem, dude. Yeah, no reason to apologize. You're good to go, man. You're a fleet member. I appreciate that so much. Let's see. Welcome to the stream, Sauce Lord Supreme, the Lost Episode, Aiden, Fortnite Master. Are you really the Fortnite Master? Thrash Machine, DJ Braun. Everybody that I did not mention, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for just about an hour. Probably just playing some Blast, what the hell. But yeah. Mustang Logan reviews, Gmod please. Gmod and Star Wars The Old Republic, if I have more time than an hour to stream, I'm going to stream those. But I don't feel like... I can't just play them for an hour. You know, it requires a lot more time and effort, you know. But today I just have an hour. And probably for the next... for the next couple weeks, I'll probably just have an hour. So I'm sure I'll fit some Gmod in there and Star Wars The Old Republic in there throughout the next few weeks. But we shall see. Like I've said for the past, like, month, I'm going to be a dad any day now. So everything with this channel, I'm playing by ear. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to be doing with streams. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to be doing with videos. I'm not promising any content, not promising any streams, nothing. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants at this time. But eventually, you know, when I work out a schedule and figure out how the hell YouTube is going to work with the newborn and all that, I'm sure I'll streamline the process and get things down to a science, you know? Starfighter Assault. Yes, did I click on Starfighter? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. That's, you know, I always forget that that's in the game. I've played maybe, like, a couple hours of Starfighter Assault. I don't know why. I've never had that big of a desire. Not much of a flyer in the game. Hey, Greedo, would you recommend joining the Navy? Thinking about it. Magic Eagle. For me, it was the right decision. I'll never tell anybody that they, you know, to join, not to join. I will say that... Oh, one sec.
Always.
Hey, Pointless Gaming, that silent supporter. I greatly appreciate that, man. Just punching us all in the face with a little silent support. I know now that you didn't just forget to type a question. I know that you like being that silent supporter. Sitting back there smiling. Hee hee hee. I appreciate that first super chat of the stream, Pointless Gaming. Thank you so much, man. Somebody who, I can't remember who asked. Oh, Magic Eagle. I would never tell anybody, yes, you should join, right? For me, I was 21 when I enlisted. I needed it, you know. I dropped out of college, didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I went into the recruiter's office and said, where's the paperwork? I was the easiest sell. Like, I was probably in there for maybe 15 minutes before I signed the paperwork. I needed it, you know, and I recognize that in myself. 4 years goes by like that, and then, you know, your education is paid for if that's something that you're struggling with right now. There's, you know, it's not a bad career path, and it's not a bad learning experience to kind of find what you're good at, what you actually want to pursue, you know. So, obviously, I can't recommend say yes or no. I don't know your circumstance. I don't know you. So, I don't know. You'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out. One player needed. I figured 4:37 p.m. on a Sunday evening would be ripe for finding a game super fast. But do you like The Last Jedi? Steven Universe and Stuart Little Fan 2002. Yes. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I've said this since I saw The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi has some of my favorite moments in the franchise, and some of my least favorite moments in the franchise. It's such a kind of a love-hate relationship going on. I like it a lot more than I dislike it. But yeah, some of my favorite moments in the saga are in The Last Jedi. So some of the most clever things that I think happen in the saga are in The Last Jedi, and then some of the most cringy, I don't know, eye-rolling moments that I really don't like are in The Last Jedi as well. So, it's kind of funny. I always get called like a Disney shill or a Star Wars fanboy because I have some positive things to say about a movie. Like, fuck off. It's so stupid. Favorite Star Wars game? In UK? Is that what it is? In UK? Of all time is Star Wars Galaxies, which is an MMO that came out early 2000s, like 2002 or so. Yeah, I actually still have it installed, and I have the emulator server installed as well, I think. I should fire it up and just show you guys what it's all about, you know. Right with you. Greedo, what are your thoughts on Ewok Hunt? Aiden, I am so excited for it. I like the idea of a lot of like goofy game modes like that, you know. Obviously I love the idea of new maps, all that kind of stuff, but you know, if they can incorporate some really silly and interesting and unique game modes like Ewok Hunt, I'm on board. I'm just excited to give it a shot, you know. Really excited to give it a shot. Woo. Sorry, I had to put my headset back on, Guts. Ah, come on now. Come on. How are we not killing each other? There we go. Sorry, Guts. And I'm dead. Guts216, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. What would you like to see happen in episode 9? Interesting question. And with a question like this, I am all over the place. All over the place. My thing with any narrative, any movie, any type of Star Wars content, I want unexpected stories. I want twists and turns, you know, that aren't just predictable. I want unpredictability. That's what I got with The Last Jedi. But no, man, I don't really go into the movies wanting things to happen, because I don't think that's necessary. I mean, obviously, I want a good story. I want unpredictable stuff. You know, I want interesting character development. I want to kind of see Kylo Ren take front and center in the movie. He's my favorite character in this sequel trilogy. Shit. But other than that, like plot points and actual story points, I don't really have anything particular that I want, you know? I think when people start to say, you know, I want this to happen, they plant kind of a seed in their head of what the movie's gonna be. You know what I mean? And then you go into the movie, and the director or the writer weren't thinking what you were thinking, and maybe you get disappointed? I don't know. I don't know. I was expecting, honestly, in The Last Jedi, I was expecting Rey to kind of join forces with Kylo. I thought that would have been really interesting. I'm not disappointed that it didn't happen, but I thought that would be a nice twist for this sequel trilogy, you know? Instead of, like, we're basically back to Rebels versus the Galactic Empire, right? That's basically what we're back at. And I thought it would be interesting to have, like, two main characters who were on opposing sides kind of join forces, because they're the only people that really understands one another, you know? They have a very similar story. They don't really know who the hell they are. They're trying to figure out what their place is in all of this, you know? But anyway, a lot of rambling right there, Guts. I told you. I told you. Guts216, thank you so much for the super chat donation. I hope I answered that question. Hope I answered that question. Oh, shit. There we go. Jumping. We're both jumping. Damn it. Thoughts on Star Wars Explained last week in Clickbait, Matthew Clifford. I think it's a good series. I think it's kind of an important series because there's a lot of, like, overreaction on all these, like, news articles and shit like that. You know, something, I don't know. That's just the nature of media nowadays, right? Instant reaction. Turn on that webcam and just fucking talk really quick. You just heard about something, I'm pissed. I'm at the gas station. Oh, I just gotta say something. No, I think it's a important series. Obviously not just for Star Wars, just for fandom, for news, for everything. You know, everybody has this like knee-jerk reaction culture, like not processing information, but rather rather just wanting to be first. I want to be first to talk about this, right? I don't know. Last week in Star... Oh, yeah, I saw that, Zaylin. I saw that. I think that's a cool idea, too. You know, it's a little broader. I'm sure that he'll still continue doing the clickbait stuff, but no, I like it. I like that series. I like that. He's really good about that, man. Star Wars Explained is really good about that kind of, like, structured content, guaranteed uploads, kind of scheduling. When it comes to, like, that kind of stuff, he's just on point, you know? Him and Molly run a really, really good channel over there. Woo! There we go. Game users 0001? Alright. Do you like Lord of the Rings? I use my mom's email. Yes. Yes. I've never seen any of the Hobbit movies, though. But when it comes to Lord of the Rings, yeah, I've always been a fan. Yeah, I've always been a fan. Actually saw all 3 of the movies in the same theater with the same, like, giant group of friends, which was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. There we go.
They've got momentum now. Can't let them keep it up.
It's like, well, a good example of, like, clickbait dumb fucking shit is everybody thinking Meryl Streep was somehow going to be in the new Star Wars movie. Like, how do these rumors start? And then all these news articles and YouTube channels, and they just pick up on a bullshit story. I don't understand it. I don't, like, know where it comes from. And why people, oh shit. Why people just instantly assume things are true and feed the machine. I mean, I understand it monetarily. I understand it financially, right? It's a good it's a good way to get eyeballs on advertisements. That's why a lot of people do this shit, right? It's easy when you have salacious, outrageous, dumb shit rumors, and you just make a quick video or write up a quick article. It's easy to make some money off of that, right? Unfortunately, that's how a lot of things are driven, and that's what we call clickbait. It wasn't a story. It was... Well, that is the story. They turned it into a story. That is the story. What character do you want to see in Battlefront 2? Jacob Suarez. I'm going to say, you know... I would like to see General Grievous in here. Not because, like, I'm a huge General Grievous fan, but I'm just so curious how they would animate him. I think he would be a fun character to play. You know, a lot of people want him to be in the game, so, you know, I want people to have their favorite character in the game, so why not Grievous? Pretty awesome. But no, yeah, I guess maybe Grievous. I would like to see maybe young Obi-Wan even. But other than that, I don't really have any specific characters that I would want to see in the game. I would love to have, I've said this before, but I would love to have like a bounty hunter pack, you know what I mean? Like just some kind of DLC content that comes out, the bounty hunter pack, or a bounty hunter DLC pack, where you have, I don't know, 5 bounty hunters added to the game in a season or something. It'd be fun. Yeah, a bounty hunter season would be neat. There should be an NPC of Ice Cream Maker Man running around this map. Alex. Yeah? Or at least the Ice Cream Maker sitting around somewhere. I wonder if that's an Easter egg. I feel like if it was, we would have heard about it, right? He hates Grievous. I don't think I've ever seen, like, I hate that kind of shit, man. Like, everybody assumes things. I've said, yeah, I don't like Grievous in the prequels. It doesn't do much for me, but criticism doesn't mean I hate something. He hates the prequels. Nah, I never said that. He did watch the Clone Wars for 10 years because he hates the prequels. No, that's not why. Wilro Hood. There you go, Peyton. What was the story? I did a video on Wilro Hood. What was he actually carrying? He was carrying there were like encrypted names, right, for the rebellion, and he was running down the hallway trying to avoid getting the names taken away by the Empire, right? Do you want a mode where all blasters one shot like the movies? The 38.5 Smoker. Yeah, maybe not in the game modes that we currently have, but I think it would be good in like a kind of like a big Battlefield Conquest mode, you know, where it would be a more realistic kind of giant map, multiple capture points and stuff like that. Yeah, no, whenever in FPS, in any genre of FPS, sci-fi, you know, World War II, whatever, I prefer more realistic shooters. That's why I prefer PUBG over Fortnite. Fortnite to me just feels like a bullet sponge, one giant bullet sponge software. So yeah, I generally kind of gravitate towards more realistic games, you know. Shit. Damn. Ah, I thought I was gonna get him. What's up, Palp?
I'm back in.
People are confusing Slave 1 with a giant floating rock and the latest solo TV spot. Bring on the clickbait. Massive. I saw something about that on Twitter. Right before I started the stream. I didn't look into it at all, but I saw somebody posted a screenshot with a circle. So that's usually a telltale sign that some bullshits. It's just like that rock that everybody circled in The Last Jedi, right? That's Yoda. That's Yoda. That's a statue of Yoda. Nope. Hey, that wasn't a statue of Yoda. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful now. We gotta be careful now. Woo!
Do you think we'll ever get a live-action Star Wars TV series?
Damn it!
What would you make it about?
Wow, they won by
The
one.
induction of the stormtroopers.
Wow. Woo! Sorry guys, I was concentrating there. I did not hear these super chats. So I'm gonna let them read, and then I'll answer them. All right?
Can you wish me luck in my exams coming up in May? You're the man.
Whew. One sec, pal. Let me see if I can get you in
The
here.
Force will be with you, always.
You ever gonna continue the Rebel series? Love y'all less than 3.
Less than 3. Finjario, thank you so much. I'm just going to pronounce your name differently and butcher it every single time. I'm going to read them in the robots order. Actually, I'm going to read them in the order... Yes, I'm going to read them in the robots order, all right? Patrick Ward, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. It's funny how all these super chats like just come like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? All like at once. It's kind of funny how that works. It's interesting. Patrick Ward, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Do you think we'll ever get a live-action Star Wars TV series? And what would you make it about? I would focus it on the introduction of the Stormtroopers. There's already, there's already a live-action TV show in the works. It's going to be on Disney's yet unnamed streaming service. Kind of like they're going to have their own, basically like a Netflix or something like that. So. Yeah, I think we'll eventually see one. But what do I want it to be about? I would focus it on the induction of the Stormtroopers. That would be kind of neat. Kind of an Imperial side of the Star Wars story. You know, a TV show that kind of focuses on that side. Would be fun. Almost like a, if you ever saw... My favorite Star Wars fan film is called First Wave. Jakku First Wave. And it kind of focuses on some just 3 regular stormtroopers who are about to jump down into battle. So a TV show like that would be interesting, kind of following around some just some regular grunts in the Galactic Empire. At the same time, I kind of want them to experiment outside of the original like trilogy era. You know, I would love to see kind of a prequel era or an Old Republic era or even further back, you know, further back in history era. I think that'd be really interesting. If I had to guess, I would say they're going to do the Galactic Civil War era. You know, it's just a safe bet for people. I think more people would probably watch it if that's the case. But I would like it to kind of be something different. You know, something different that we've never seen before. Maybe, yeah. That's about the extent of like how much I've thought about what I want it to be. You know. But I don't necessarily want it to be anything specific. But I tend to kind of want it to be shit.
Theme is on clone troopers being viewed as either living soldiers or Cannon fodder. You're gonna like that as you once viewed them. Open
Nice.
mouth smile.
Nice movie critic, dude. Thanks. Give me 1 second, man. But yeah, Patrick Ward, I appreciate that super chat, man. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of a Star Wars like live action show is something like Firefly. You know, you have a crew that you follow around on a ship. I know that's pretty similar to the Rebels, right? But that's just the first thing that comes to mind. Damn it. Keep dying. But I appreciate that, Patrick. An original trilogy I can't speak. Original trilogy daily. Greedo, can you wish me luck in my exams coming up in May? You're the man. Well, May the 1st be with you. Original trilogy daily. Thank you so much, man. You're gonna do all right. You're gonna kick its ass. If you've been in class, and you haven't skipped any days, and you've been at least paying attention, I tend to think that you'll be all right. I tend to think that if you're there and you're paying attention, you know, you'll succeed. So, but good luck. I know you want that good luck, but I think you're gonna knock it out of the park, man. Nothing to worry about.
Get behind me. Move it in.
I think you'll be good to go. But I appreciate that super chat, man. And I don't know what the exam is on, but
I'm ready to go.
may the force be with you. How cheesy is that? How fucking cheesy is that? It almost makes me cringe saying may the force be with you in real life. I don't know why. I don't know why. What could that be like equivalent to? Some other franchise. Is there some like Twilight saying that people say to one another? Twilight's about vampires, right? May the darkness forever envelop you, and the light never touch your skin. But I appreciate that super chat, man. And Finjario, you ever gonna continue the Rebel series? Yes, after I finish the Clone Wars. That's my plan. Really, the only reason that I started watching the Clone Wars, man, was because... why does it face us that way if it doesn't want us to run that way? Dumb. Really, the only reason I started watching the Clone Wars is because I finished Season 1 of Rebels, and I sat back and I was like, you know what? Everybody is kind of like going, holy shit, did you see who that was? And I was like, yeah, I vaguely know who that is, but I should probably watch the Clone Wars, right? I realized that I kind of need to broaden my my Star Wars knowledge in that realm, in that aspect, you know. So I decided to watch the Clone Wars. But yeah, after I'm done with the Clone Wars, I'll absolutely go back to Rebels. That's kind of the plan. That's been the plan. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. And then Movie Critic Dude, good to see you, dude. Umbara Arc story theme is on clone troopers being viewed as either living soldiers or cannon fodder. You're gonna... Oh, sorry. I died. Well, why am I apologizing? I'm the one that just got vanguarded. Being viewed as either living soldiers or cannon fodder. You're gonna like that as you once viewed them. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's kind of like a inside universe look at how I viewed the clones before watching the Clone Wars. Yeah, it's kind of if you guys have ever seen the Clone Wars, maybe you know, maybe you've seen the Umbara arc, but by far the arc that most people are excited for me to watch is the Umbara arc, by far. So I'm excited to check it out. Look, I just killed him through those boxes. Did you see that? Those boxes disappeared. That was weird. I gotta see? They just disappeared, and I was able to shoot them. That's ridiculous. But Movie Critic Dude, thanks, man. And I'm looking forward to Umbara arc, just because everybody says it's gonna be my favorite. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I could never get into the Clone Wars for some reason. Peyton the Nerd. That's initially what I thought would happen to me. I thought it would be a slog. I thought I would, you know, I wouldn't enjoy it. It would feel like work watching these episodes and stuff like that. I got to do it for the channel. I couldn't be further from the truth. Yes, some episodes are a slog to get through. Some are duds, but the vast majority are fun. And you know, the way that I'm watching it in a chronological order rather than, you know, the show kind of bounced all over the place. I think maybe that'll be a little more, if somebody is interested in watching the Clone Wars, watching it in the official Star Wars chronological order too. I mean, you can go down that road. I think that kind of, that viewing order makes more sense to me, rather than everything just kind of jumbled, arcs not going together, you know?
With you. Always.
Have you seen Apprentice, a fan-made movie about Darth Maul? The lightsaber fights are better than in the movie.
Nice. M98, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. It's good to see you. Oh, one sec. Oh my god, really? I had like full health. M98, have you seen Apprentice, a fan-made movie about Darth Maul? The lightsaber fights are better than in the movie. No. Is that the one that, let me see. Let me pull. I'll bookmark it. Is that the one that, Apprentice, Star Wars? Oh, I think I searched for this. I think somebody mentioned this to me, recently, and then everybody told me not to watch it because there's some, Clone Wars spoilers. I don't know if this is what I'm thinking of. I could be wrong. Oh, it's spoiler free. Okay. Well, then it's not what I'm thinking of then. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
No, I've never seen it, M98. But I just bookmarked it, so I'll have to watch that. Maybe that'll become my new favorite Star Wars fan film. You never know. Never know. What's up, Hawthorne? But yeah, it's a lot of people seem to know exactly what it
Grenade out.
exactly what The Apprentice is. I have a bad time, or like for whatever reason, like I have a hard time getting through Star Wars fan films. Not because they're not good or anything or whatnot, but a lot of them that I've started to watch turn into lightsaber, like what can we do with the lightsaber effects, like, you know what I mean? Like they're just kind of they're rushing the story just to get to this choreographed lightsaber fight, so they can practice lightsaber effects and After Effects. Does that make sense? No. Oh, that's the Chosen one. Okay. That one has spoilers, but that's a fan-made. Gotcha, M98. That makes sense. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I bookmarked it. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll do a video on it. It's an actual story about Darth Maul. Kind of headcanon. They come up with the story themselves. Non-canon. Okay. You answered my question before you even heard my question. Nice. What happened to Saturday SWTOR? My wife has had contractions all night, all day. I've been just kind of laying with her. And I figured I'd hop on for an hour before I cook dinner. So. That's about it. Yeah, I'm going to stop promising shit. Because if I, like, yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and then we end up going to the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna stream early Saturday morning, and then my wife has contractions all Friday night. You know what I mean? And then we sleep in because we're up until 3 in the morning. So, from now on, I am not gonna promise any streams or content until future date. I'm just gonna hop on when I can and upload when I can. Oh, yikes! Battle droid. What time is it in the U.S.? The U.S. has 3 time zones. Slay Snow. It is 5:02 p.m. in Florida, where I'm at.
Will be with you. Always.
THTS on A and not doing what Com wants in solo DLC?
Nolan Gaming and Raging. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I couldn't really understand what the robot was saying, so let me hide behind these boxes, and I'm holding in a burp. Is that thoughts? Thoughts on EA not doing what community wants and solo DLC? Oh, one sec. I got that right.
Off topic. Thoughts on the Apu outrage?
Hawthorne, thanks, man. Oh man, all these super chats coming in at once. That's funny how that works. One sec, guys.
Grenade out! Looks like we've got the edge on them. Keep it up.
Come on now. Damn it.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Just wanted to say good luck for baby time.
Nice, Amanda Rosenblatt. Thank you so much. Give me one sec. I'm gonna do the super chats in the robot reading order. Nolan Gaming and Raging. Thoughts on EA not doing what community wants and solo DLC? See, I understand why a lot of people would be frustrated because, you know, when there's a loud vocal, and let's face it, there's a vocal minority. The vast majority of people that play Battlefront are not on the subreddit and not a part of the community, right? Oh, one sec. What was the general consensus, or at least the loudest consensus, that people wanted Clone Wars? I want Clone Wars too, but the thing is, you know, you look at EA, they're a business, and they're following Disney's lead, and they have a movie coming out soon, and it's about Han Solo, so it kind of makes sense that, you know, they would go the solo route. I wasn't expecting anything other than solo for this upcoming season, you know. But I've never, I know this probably sounds counterintuitive, and it will probably piss people off, and people won't understand where I'm coming from, but I've never felt like writers, developers, directors, anyone should feel beholden to viewers or communities, you know what I mean? You have to make the product, the story that you want to make. You know what I mean? If Destiny's community, if every game's community, if every movie's community dictated where stories and things went, I mean, what would a writer's job be? Just to listen to everybody else? What would a developer's job be? Just to listen to everybody and never make the things they want to make? To me, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the outrage. I don't understand, like, people getting super upset. Like, I completely expected a solo season, you know? And man, like, it's funny, I see people saying, like, why don't they, you know, why don't they release, I wish there was no DLC, because there needs to be a finished product on launch, and then 4 months after they get some cool content, they're complaining that I haven't had cool content in a few months. Like, golly. It is one of those, like, back in my day scenarios, right? Back in my day, we had an expansion pack for Duke Nukem 3D 3 years after the game came out. Where is my content? I've been waiting for 2 months. Where is my content? Whatever. Oh, shit. But Nolan Gaming and Raging, I appreciate that super chat, man. That was a long answer for a short question. I guess I went on a little tangent there, right? Hoff Han. Give me 1 second, guys. Hoff Han, off-topic thoughts on the Apu outrage from Simpsons? I haven't heard. This is the first I've heard. I'll have to Google it. Is it a racist thing? I'm assuming.
The Force will be with you.
Maybe.
Always.
Maybe.
Do you think Kylo will die in episode 9? I don't see that. And I see them, like, pulling him back to the light side.
Hey, Viral Edge, thank you so much. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, shit. Player damaged. There he is. Boom. Yeah, Hoff, this is the first I've heard of it. You know me, I tend to live in a bubble and I don't pay attention to to controversies or outrages or anything like that. No, I'll check it out. I'm curious now. You piqued my interest. Look at that. Damn it. I thought I was going to get 4 kills there. Interesting. Would you ever consider doing a live stream of Rogue Squadron Guts 21.6? Yes. I actually have it. Well, I have it on the N64. But I recently bought it on Steam. And what sucks is that every time I launch the game, well, basically, I can't minimize the game. Basically, I can't minimize it. which, if you guys stream, you know how difficult not being able to minimize and not being able to even Alt-Tab, not even be able to hit the Windows key is when you're trying to stream. There's no way for me to select the game and actually, how do I put this? There's no, I'll have to figure it, I'm sure there's a way, but when the game launches, there's no way for me to minimize or close the game or go to OBS and pick the way that I want it to display. Does that make sense? I don't know. Take it easy, Hoth. Thanks for tuning in, man. But yes, Guts, if I can ever figure out how to get it to work, I will absolutely stream it. I plan on doing some Knights of the Old Republic soon, and by soon, I don't know when. I'm playing everything by ear at this moment, but yeah, eventually I'll get it working, and I'll get some Rogue Squadron action up in here. I can't believe we are dominating them this bad. This is crazy. Pointless Gaming, thank you so much once again for the silent support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Did I just kill myself? I think so. And Viral Edge, do you think Kylo will die in Episode 9? I don't see that, and I see them, like, pulling him back to the light side. Do I think he'll die? Man. Man. If I had to guess, I'll say yes. If I had to guess, I'd say yes. Because that's a more finite, more kind of heroic... Man, I don't know, though. I don't know. I think it'll be some kind of... Jeez. That's tough. Because where is the... I guess The Last Jedi kind of felt like a conclusion, didn't it? Because Kylo Ren killed his master. That's something... well, obviously, that would if that happened in Episode 9, people would complain that it would parallel... Return of the Jedi too much, but they don't complain when the ring theory comes into the composition, right? Oh, things are so similar because they're so brilliant. Oh, things are so similar. That's a hacky bullshit, right? No, if I had to guess, I would say yeah, he'll probably die. But I think it's going to be in a way that's unexpected. You know, we'll see. I don't really have any preference what happens to him. I just want a fun and kind of a surprising story. But I where you're coming from, Viral Edge, I do see that light side tug maybe coming into play. I thought that was going to be the case in The Last Jedi. The way him and Rey were communicating, you know, they're really the only people that understands where one another's coming from. And I thought they were going to kind of form a bond, an understanding. But I guess Kylo Ren is a little more of an asshole than I was thinking. I thought he was, you know, it's either his way or the highway, right? You either join me or fuck off. So I don't think he's gonna come to the light. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see. Oh. Do you think Kylo will end up killing General Hux, Ethan Isgard? I thought that was going to happen this movie, actually. But yes, I think that'll happen. And I think it'll be like a very quick, just a very quick, like, not thought out moment where Hux just pisses him off and then Kylo does his, you know, angry move where he ignites his lightsaber and just slashes the walls. He's gonna do that on Hux. Maybe. Maybe. I kind of hope so. Shouldn't have... Damn it. Shouldn't have changed targets. Woo! Gotcha. Review the Umbara arc already. I gotta get there first. God damn, people are impatient. I'll get there eventually. I still need to finish the last 3 episodes of the Mandalorian arc. Damn! Are you going to play Knights of the Old Republic soon? Or stream it? Yes. I actually need to respond to a patron message. I have a Patreon that... A Grand Moff Patreon whose pick is actually Knights of the Old Republic. So, I'll probably stream it for a few hours at some point this month. I'm not too sure exactly when, but yes, it will be coming. It will be coming, absolutely. And I can't remember the last time I played it. It was probably when the first game came out. So yeah, I know the last time I launched it a couple years ago, the game kept crashing for me every single time I launched it. So hopefully that won't be the case this time. I don't want to have to find a workaround. I wish old games would just work. Our hype with Umbara is so high that you might not enjoy it enough, Zaylin. I mean, I doubt that'll happen, but you know that's kind of how things work out, right? People hype up a restaurant or something so much. Oh, this is the best. This is the best cup of coffee you'll ever have. And then you have it and you're like, yeah, it's a fucking cup of black coffee. Yeah, it's good, right? It's the best coffee you'll ever have. Yeah, it's great. It tastes really good, and I really like it. Oh my god, this is the best hamburger you'll ever have. It's really good. It's got bacon on it. It's got, like, sauteed mushrooms. Yeah, it's delicious, but it's the best. It's the best. I don't think that's going to happen with Umbara, though, right? Because the way that I've been kind of describing, you know, why and what I like about the Clone Wars, it seems like Umbara is just kind of a culmination of everything that I've said about the Clone Wars so far and why I like it. You know, it's kind of interesting. So I'm pumped for it. You should do a video on the Cantina band next, Jacob. Yeah, modal node. What do they call it? Something in the modal nodes. What are they called? Damn it. Figure and Dan in the modal nodes, right? Figure and Dan in the modal nodes. I think so. I found you, punk. That's a good hiding spot, though. I thought he was gonna kill me. I did a video on Jizz in Star Wars, right? I kind of talked about Cantina Band there, but I guess I could go in depth with the actual band. I don't know how much information's out there. We'll see. Oh, shit.
Check your map now.
What is your favorite map? Willy Meme Wonka. You kids and your names. You kids and your names. You kids and your names. My favorite map is Galactic Assault Crate. It kind of has everything that I like about the game. There's close quarters, there's long range. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Substantial rebel casualties, but they're not stopping either.
Yeah, I can do Max Rebo. Ooh, what was that? A Death Trooper voice? I like that. Creepy ass voice. Imagining your wife needs to go to the hospital while you're on a stream, you rush to it, and when you return, the stream is still running at 12 hours mark. Raptark. That would be funny, actually. That would be pretty funny if I just got up and left. I wonder what would happen. I kind of did that with like a fake stream on April 1st, and I got worried. I was like, is this... if I'm not doing anything, does YouTube frown upon this? You know what I mean?
Greedo, did you ever see the 2003 Clone Wars animated series by Jendi Tartakovsky?
Hey, Oswald1, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. It's good to see you, man. One second. Game's close. Alright. Greedo, did you ever see the 2003 Clone Wars animated series by Jendi? Jendi? I don't know if I've ever heard this name pronounced out loud. I'm guessing most of you have not either. So, you won't know if I'm saying it wrong or not. I probably am, though. I probably am. No, I've never seen it. Oh, shit. Never seen it, Oswald1. That has been recommended to me quite a bit. Quite a bit. And somebody, what, it's only like 2 hours long? I think it's 4 episodes or something like that. I might be completely wrong. But no, that's been recommended quite a bit to me. And eventually I'll see it, and do, oh shit.
You're gonna make more inside Star Wars bits. I love them.
Fengerino, thanks, man. 1 second. But Oswald, eventually, yes. Eventually, I'll watch them. At the moment, I don't have any plans to. I'm not planning any, content about it. But eventually, I will. Eventually, I will. I'm trying to think. Before I do that, I should probably finish the Mandalorian arc. But eventually, yeah. Eventually, I will do a video on it. Or a little review, whatever, on it. But I appreciate that super chat, Oswald. It's good to see you, man. I'm sorry I haven't seen it. I always hate, like, when somebody asks me if I haven't, or if I've seen something and the answer is no, and then I feel like I need to apologize for not being able to tell you my thoughts on this thing with your super chat, you know what I mean? But I appreciate the support, man. I'll absolutely watch it in the near future. Fengerino, you gonna make more Inside Star Wars vids? I love them. Yeah, so the next one I'll probably make is Inside Star Wars, the holiday special. The problem with Inside Star Wars, and I think it's a relatively new phenomenon, when I uploaded Inside Star Wars, The Force Awakens, it got taken down really fast, within a couple hours of it being up, and it got hit with copyright. You know, I don't know if that was just because I uploaded it 2 days after it was released, and, you know, it was just a new thing, and I you know what I mean? Like, and they were just, like, hawkish with cutting that shit off of YouTube. Or if this is kind of the new thing that they're going to be doing. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer that, you know, it's all parody, it's all fun. Is Disney worried that people are going to think that I made this actual scene? Everybody's seen The Force Awakens. They know that this dude in a suit was not in the actual movie. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, Fenjario, eventually I will... Fenjarino? Eventually I will, but it'll probably be random stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to do any more Inside Star Wars with the movies. Because the problem is, man, like, I'll put so much effort. It took me like a month to make the Inside Star Wars The Force Awakens. Maybe longer than that. I filmed it all. I basically, the way I did it was I filmed it all green screened without any footage. And I had all of my green screened footage in. From memory, I remembered these scenes and stuff. After seeing the movie 5 times, I kind of vaguely remembered what Han Solo said. You know, first I've heard of it, and oh shit.
The 2003 2D CW show is not part of canon, unlike 3D.
Hey, William Aguilar, thanks, man. 1 second. Yeah, long story short, the problem is with that, I put so much time and effort into making the Force Awakens video that, that when it gets taken down 2 hours after it's uploaded, it's just like, it's just such a bummer, you know? It makes you not want to take risks and upload videos like that. Fun videos where you know, because what's going to happen when I spend 2 months to make Inside Star Wars The Last Jedi and then I upload it and it just gets taken down. Sucks, you know? It really sucks. So. But I don't think anybody will have a problem with the holiday special. William Aguilar, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. The 2003 2D Clone Wars show is not part of canon, unlike 3D. Yeah, I think I knew that. I think I knew that. Pretty sure I did. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. So it's not a part. No, but well, how do I say this? Is it almost like Legends is now to Disney canon? Did the 2008 Clone Wars series kind of expunge or erase the canon that was a part of the 2003 Clone Wars series? Huh. I don't know. But I appreciate that super chat, William. And I'm looking forward to finishing the Mandalorian arc. I might actually end up watching a few episodes tomorrow, depending on if my daughter decides she wants to come or not. We'll see.
The Force will be with you, always.
Hey Greedo, did that storm passing through cause y'all any problems? I know Riverside is prone to flooding.
Hey, Justin Woods, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. And your concern. Oh, one sec. Hey, Greedo, did that storm passing through cause y'all any problems? I know Riverside is prone to flooding. No, not at the moment. I think it's already passed. It was fine, like, all day, and then a couple hours ago, that's when we got pummeled, but I think it's pretty much cleared up now. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Riverside is majorly prone to flooding. It's an old-ass neighborhood, and is super close to the river. Riverside. But, yeah, Mike, the only problem that we have is kind of our garage. It floods majorly when storms pass through, and we have some heavy rains and whatnot. Like, it floods in ankle-deep water, sometimes higher. But luckily, I don't make I used to make videos out there. Now I don't. I have a green screen in my office. Cleaned up my office, made room for a pull-down green screen. Yeah, we're good to go, man. And, I'm trying to think. The only problem we have is from the past hurricane. They put a hole in our garage's roof. We still need to fix that. I just don't want to spend the money fixing a fucking garage that's just there for storage, and I never go out there and use it. It's just there to, like, store lawn bags and a mower. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that super chat, Justin. That was a nice pitch. Damn. We are all sending all our force to make your daughter born on May the 4th. If she, let's see, what day is May the 4th on? It's a Friday. She would be more than 2 weeks past the due date. I think by that time the doctor would induce my wife. I think so. So yeah, I don't think May the 4th is going to be an actual, the actual date. That'd be neat though. That would be neat. The due date is April 19th, but I mean, I'm guessing it'll be sometime this week. Well, April 19th is Thursday. My guess is going to be sometime this week because my wife's having like early labor contractions and stuff like that, back pain, and we've been kind of like called the doctor, reading up on it and stuff like that. So these are just kind of like early signs that things are starting to get moving, you know. Why don't you use Far Far Away anymore, Mad Marv? I do. It's occasionally, but for whatever reason, like I've been really into some like weird synth stuff. I only recently started to like look into the YouTube music that they provide. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I mean, if you create YouTube videos, maybe you know this, but YouTube provides hundreds and hundreds of songs and sound effects. It's really neat. Hundreds and hundreds of songs and sound effects, and you can just use them free of charge. You won't get pinged for copyright, and they have a lot of really good stuff. So I've just been kind of branching out and picking stuff that's, you know, just kind of new and fresh to the channel. I'm gonna still be using Far Far Away stuff, probably primarily for my Clone Wars videos. But yeah. I've just been kind of like branching out and looking at some of the YouTube music that they provide, and because sometimes it fits the vibe of certain videos that I want to make, you know, kind of like a little inspirational synth songs that fit with some of the more, I don't know, video essay type videos that I make, you know. Something different, a little change. Do I have a driver's license? Yeah. I'm 31. I'm 31 years old, man. I'm about to have a kid. I don't think I have a driver's license. Well, I guess I shouldn't laugh. Some people probably don't, right? Maybe if you grew up in New York City, or you're an alcoholic and you've had a lot of DUIs, or I don't know. What are some other reasons you wouldn't have a driver's license? Maybe if you... I don't know. Maybe if you'd rather fly everywhere and you have your pilot's license? I don't know. Ah, man. Boo! Bam! Where'd he go? You don't look a day over
The
24.
Force will be with you. Always.
I appreciate that.
I'm currently trying to either relaunch my YouTube channel or start a new one. Since you're an inspiration to me, do you have any advice for starting out?
Man, Patrick Ward, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. We're looking at the new PewDiePie, and I gotta give him advice. The robot read it, Patrick, and I'm gonna read it as well. Currently trying to either relaunch my YouTube channel or start a new one. Since you're an inspiration to me, do you have any advice for starting out? The way that I've done it is, it's been a long road, and only recently I've been able to do it full time as like a full-time gig. You know, I've been like, oh jeez, that was a bazooka. I'm gonna say do things different. Don't seem like you have to. I know a lot of people want to follow the trends. A lot of people like, dude. There's like Star Wars drama channels now that follow drama in the Star Wars YouTube community. That shit is so dumb to me. Like, well, all right. I get, maybe if you're like 11 years old, you know what I mean, and you find entertainment in like people, this fake like outrage culture. I don't know. People are silly. But no, find your own voice, you know? Man, I'm not good at giving advice. I'm not good at giving, especially in YouTube, but I'm gonna say don't feel like you need to follow the trends. Don't feel like you need to spend a lot of money on equipment, because you don't. I mean, you got a phone, right? You got a phone that has a camera on it. You can make a YouTube video, you know? Don't feel like you need to spend a lot of money on audio equipment or video equipment or editing equipment, because everything you got right now you can work with. For years I worked with a Nikon point and shoot that I bought for deployment, and I would just making videos with that. For years I was using just my headset microphone. That's why if you go back and watch some of my early videos, they sound like dog shit, but they worked. Those are my biggest videos ever. They worked. So don't feel like you need to put a lot of like a lot of money into equipment at this point, you know. Maybe down the road, when you want to, you know, you're a little more experienced with how this like video editing and stuff works, you want to get bigger and better stuff. But yeah, really Patrick, just find your own voice. You don't feel like you need to follow the trends, and never focus on your subscriber count. I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? But when people start like worrying about their I need to get more subscribers. I need to get more subscribers, or worrying about how many subscribers they have, they're kind of missing the point, you know? YouTube is about putting out stuff that you're proud of, and if you don't put out stuff that you're proud of, if you don't put out content for people, you know, that word always makes me cringe. Content. I don't know why. I don't know why it makes me cringe. But if you're not putting stuff out that you're proud of, if you're worried, if people are like worried more about their subscriber count when they should be worried about like filming something or writing something. Like if you have time to tweet out, I wish I had more subscribers, or if you had time to type up or say, I wish I had more subscribers, that is time that you could have been writing something, you know? I don't have patience for bitching and moaning. Get to work. But Patrick, I appreciate that super chat, man, and good luck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you should keep your current YouTube channel or start fresh, but you know, if you're gonna start fresh, and it's not a bad idea sometimes, if you haven't put that much time and energy into your current channel, it's not a bad idea to maybe start fresh. Obviously don't get rid of your current channel, but start fresh and maybe take the week to think up, kind of come up with a strategy, kind of a theme, kind of an overall, I don't know, breakdown of what you want the channel to be and focus on and stuff like that. I mean, that's just kind of my advice. You don't need to follow that. Most people probably just wing it, right? I wing it a lot. there's a lot of, like, just gaming channels that don't really have much of a structure, but they do fucking amazing, which is great. I don't know, Patrick, I'm just rambling. But yeah, don't look at YouTube like a video game. I find that people, at least people that start out, they put too much emphasis on subscriber counts. I get it, you know, but to me, that's looking at YouTube like a video game. Oh, I gotta get to level 50. Oh, I gotta get to level 100. You gotta put in the work to get to those levels, right? You gotta put in the work to get to 200,000 subscribers. And sometimes it happens overnight, you know? One well-placed video in a sea of trendy shit. I don't know. So, sometimes it works out perfectly. But I don't know. I hope that helped, Patrick. I just realized that I don't really remember what I was saying. I kind of just realized, like, I did a lot of talking. A lot of the stuff that I just said, actually, is from the book that I've been writing for the past 2 years. I'm hoping to finish it at some point. I'll probably finish it when my daughter's born. I'll just probably write a chapter devoted to her and about what it means to be a new dad to me. And then I'll probably release it. It's at 115 pages right now. So, yeah. We'll see. Bum 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 bum. Oh shit. Do you think Han will die in Solo? Ooh, what do you guys think? I've never seen a Star Wars movie, but I'm wondering if Solo's gonna die.
Grenade out!
Wow, that guy is just living forever. Is the book just about you, Palpamine? Yeah, it's kind of all over the place, man. The title even kind of is, yeah, I'm not gonna say the title until I release it, but I've already made the cover. I've already written a lot. It's basically just kind of like YouTube, me, Navy. I like what I've written a lot. Movies, games, YouTube advice. And the thing is, like, I tried my best. You know, I'm not patting myself on the back. It's just basically, you know what I mean? Because I don't like that kind of egotistical bullshit that people do. I'm 25 and I'm a YouTuber, and here's my life story. Look at me, I'm super impressive. No. Talk about my fuck-ups. Did you see the new Solo TV spot, Kyle? Yes, and actually, that TV spot, man, got me more excited than the actual trailer that came out. That's hard to believe, right? I just think it made the movie look more fun than even the trailer did. That TV spot, short, simple, and it made it look just like kind of a, you know, this fun silliness that I'm hoping for, you know? Will you publish a book? Caretaker wanted. Yes. If you guys didn't know this, it's pretty amazing. But Amazon has their own self-publishing section. So if you've ever wanted to write a science fiction novel, if you've ever wanted to write a cookbook or a kid's book, anything, you can write it, upload your PDF to Amazon, basically structure it. Yeah, upload your PNG or PDF cover art, and basically you are able to self-publish a book all by yourself. It's incredible. And you upload it, and then I think you can set the price. And basically, like, you set the price, and then Amazon takes a cut. And depending on how big your book is and how you want it printed, and if you want the inside in full color or black and white, YouTube takes a bigger cut. You know, I mean, not YouTube. Amazon takes a bigger cut. So it's a pretty amazing service. You know, I'm looking forward to actually using it. There's other websites that are like that, but I figure Amazon is just the biggest one, and you know, if you live anywhere on planet Earth, you can pretty much order from Amazon, right? Yikes. There we go. Alright, this is my last match. It's almost over. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Wow, look at all those kills.
Yippee, skippy. Okie doke.
Woo! Haha! Nice. What are your thoughts on Star Wars fans boycotting Star Wars movies? Demon Killer. If they grew up in my generation and they, you know, they saw maybe I'm sure some of them did. I'm generalizing, but you know, if social media and the internet was as big as it is now during the Phantom Menace, people would, I'm sure, be boycotting the quote-unquote new Star Wars movies that came out in 1999. You know, I don't give a shit. Let people do what they want to do. I'm having fun. I mean, I made a video about it, but it's kind of interesting. Like, to me, the sequel movies feel more like Star Wars than anything since 2005. You know, shit. No, I mean, let me correct that. Anything since 1999. No, let me correct that. Anything since since 1983. But it's kind of interesting because, you know, I think they feel super Star Warsy more so than anything since 1983. But people have a different sense of what Star Wars means to them, what Star Wars is. So people think the complete opposite. It's just kind of interesting how fandom is so different across A, generations, and B, thought processes, I guess. I don't know. What people like about Star Wars and what they don't. It's interesting. But to boycott something, like what? Really? You didn't like a movie, so you're just going to tweet at people that made the movie over it? You're going to make that your life duty? God, that's what makes me cringe, man. That makes me just like look down and go, what? What the fuck? Like, go for a walk. Go kayaking. Start a YouTube channel. I don't know. Alright guys, I gotta get going. It's time for me to make some sausage pasta. And actually, if you guys have been following the channel for a little bit, there was a series that I started in one of my videos. I don't know which video it was, but it was called From Trooper to Table. I'm gonna be bringing that back. I'm gonna be making that an actual thing on the channel, From Trooper to Table. So yeah, I'm gonna record myself cooking some stuff whenever I cook some stuff. Yeah, it'd be fun. But alright guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Or if you're on the other side of the globe, enjoy your Monday. And if I don't see and if you don't hear from me for a while, it's because I have a kid. It's because my wife went into labor. But yeah, as I've said before, nothing's really planned on the channel from now on until I kind of get my bearings. Once my daughter's born and everything. So I'm not going to promise any content from now on. I'm not going to promise any streams. I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants and hop on when I can. So, all right, guys, as always, enjoy the tune. Let me turn down this volume a little bit so it doesn't blow your eardrums. But let me run down the list. Patrick Ward, thank you so much for the Super Chat donations, man, and good luck on your YouTube channel. Justin Woods, thank you so much for the Super Chat donation. William Aguilar, thank you for the Super Chat donation. Fenjorino, you keep saying I'm saying it wrong, so how do I say it? Finyariho? I don't know. But I appreciate the Super Chats, man. Oswald1, thank you for the Super Chat. Viral Edge, thank you for the Super Chat. Pointless Gaming, thank you for the Super Chat. Silent Supporter. Guts216, thank you for the Super Chat. Amanda Rosenblatt, thank you for the Super Chat. Hoth Han, thank you for the Super Chat. Nolan Gaming and Raging, thank you for the Super Chat. M98, thank you for the Super Chat. Movie Critic Dude, thank you for the Super Chat. Original Trilogy Daily, thank you for the Super Chat. And I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, Pointless Gaming. Nice, that's from yesterday. Or no, Friday. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all you watching and supporting the channel. Until next time, keep kicking ass. See ya.